What is up, guys? Welcome back to Monster Prom with Mort Deadface. This round 3, I think we can call it. We're trying to go for Polly, and we've been hitting it off pretty well so far. And so we're going to continue down that road and finish this up today. Mort Deadface. When you arrive at the table, you find that Polly and Liam aren't eating. They're just taking pictures of their food. Welcome to the don't need to eat so we just take dope food pics zone, baby. We believe that food like children should be seen and not tasted. Yeah, I mean, have you ever tasted a baby? Have you? I don't know, maybe. My weekends are usually kind of a blur, like last Saturday. There will be plenty of time to chronicle your sexploits later, Polly. Right now, we need to focus on these food pictures. While Liam and Polly were busy bantering, you were busily arranging a dope food pic of your own. And now to complete your masterpiece. Food pic, but instead of food, it's just a bottle of whiskey with ketchup on it. A food pic of Liam taking a food pic. So meta. Going with a bottle of whiskey. Ketchup. Oh my god, yes, I love liquid lunch. Wait, but you don't eat or drink. That's why I allowed you at my extremely cool food pic table. How do you even drink liquor? I make an alive person drink it, and then I possess them and suck the drunkenness out of them, obviously. I suppose that's not too terribly dissimilar to how I get drunk, but why? Why put ketchup on the whiskey bottle? So it counts as food? You can't just drink a bottle of whiskey without ketchup on it for lunch. That wouldn't be a meal. Ah. You can't argue with that logic, nor do you want to, because then how would you justify getting drunk at lunchtime? That was it? We didn't. I don't think we get any points for those. All right, let's go somewhere weird. Sure. Let's go to the library. No, she's at the library. Dang it. Nighttime class? She is a ghost. Let's do nighttime class. That day, you listen to your elders and learn a valuable lesson. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity of this high school. You gain +2 smarts. Hey, more Deadface, darling. It's me, lovely fan favorite Polly. You know, I wasn't always a ghost. Yeah, this is about to get real. Hear me out. I used to be alive, but I died with unfinished business. Now I gotta live forever like this until I finish it. And you might ask, what's your unfinished business, fan favorite lovely Polly? I guess I can tell you. I never did a reverse Romanian Wilkinson. You know, sexually. Don't get me wrong, I love being immortal and walking through walls and shit, but my soul will never truly rest until I do that freaky sex move. Oh well. I've done that one loads of time. Just name a time and place, and I'll reverse all over your Romanian Wilkinson. Throw a smoke bomb and escape while leaving a replica of yourself. That should buy you time to figure out what a reverse Romanian Wilkinson is. I've done it like all the time. Yes, finally. Someone as well versed in freaky sex as I am. At least I can be free of my eternal ghostly prison or whatever. But mostly, freaky sex. Alright, it's on. Prom night, okay? You bring the supplies, I'll bring the sexpertise. And hey, purge the zucchini, Admiral. You know what I'm talking about. See you soon. She totally phased out. Oh boy, you might have just gotten yourself tickets to the wildest night of your life. But what the fuck is a reverse Romanian Wilkinson and what are the supplies? For now, you at least gain +3 fun. Well, okay then. It seems to be like 2 days of dealing with the person, and then this day is like a prep day. So let's do library. Let's see what happens here. Lovecrafty and Prince need your assistance. That day you spent some time on the library's PC, sending malicious spam emails in the hopes of stealing other people's money. It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such a blatant scam? You lose -10 karma, which isn't a stat in this game, so who cares, and you gain +2 money. Fantastic. Polly seems really excited about trying a reverse Romanian Wilkinson with you. And the only thing you have to do is get all the needed supplies, which would be fine except you have no idea what any of them are. Luckily, you've got a few spare minutes to try and figure this out. You do a quick search on your phone because you assume the internet must know something about this as long as it's related to very weird sex fetishes. Nothing. While trying other keywords, you spot the coven looking over at your phone. Uh-oh.
Always the same with you.
What? Could it possibly be they knew something about the reverse Romanian Wilkinson? No, they're always bitching so much about saving the world. They would never admit they're into these kinds of very weird sex fetishes. Maybe you're not searching hard enough on the net. Or maybe you're letting your prejudices blind you. There's not much more time to lose here. The solution is clear. You're tackling online searching in a very short-sighted way. You need to come up with an unexpected search terms that will point you in the right direction. Use your people skills to get the three witches to admit they know what a reverse Romanian Wilkinson is and to tell you what you need for it. I don't want to do that because they don't like Polly, so I feel like they're going to lie to me. So we're going to do this. Not so creative. Oh, reverse Romanian Wilkinson didn't work. You also tried other similar combinations of words, but you end up on the Wikipedia page for Romania, which leads you somehow to a page for Zakusa, which looks quite appetizing. Then you go to a blog about international recipes that use eggplant, and suddenly you're watching a YouTube video that reveals that eggplants are called that because they used to look exactly like eggs. Whoa, this is so amazing. Oh wait, what? 10 hours have passed in a blink of an eye. You're now super into K-pop, you've bought 20 exotic crabs for some reason, and you've become a very respectable admin on some dog racing forums. You're quite sure you were looking for something else when all this started, but you can't quite remember what it was. Something about Romania? Who cares? You're now the owner of 20 exotic crabs. Fuck it. So much erratic web searching made you lose points. Oh, whatever, man. It sucks. Lost points.
Sure.
I'm a zombie. I don't think about these things. Alright, so next Polly. You take your seat, and if you didn't know any better, you would say that it seems that like Vera and Polly are almost more interested in their phones than they are in you. And you do know better, and you know that, yes, that is exactly what's happening right now. It's nothing personal, Mort, dead face. It's just that Polly and I are very engrossed in texting our financial slave. Yeah, it's pretty hard to compete with some guy whose fetish is buying you anything you want. That's my fetish too. Not buying things for people, having people buy things for me, duh. Good thing he's rich enough to take care of both of us. You know what they say, true friendship is sharing secrets and financial slaves. Still, I do worry that this arrangement might not be sustainable. What happens if he runs out of money? Our cash flow instantly stops. Besides being handed everything you want on a platter, in this case the platter being an online money transferring platform, is almost boring. Yeah, I get that. It's a little less boring when you're on as much acid as I am right now, but I see what you mean. If we could somehow turn this into a business venture, then maybe it would get interesting. And we could continue to profit even after he's gone broke from catering to our every whim. I mean, how interesting do you think business actually is? Since he's so obsessed with us, we should just tell him to do something totally insane and see if he does it. I don't know, a weirdo giving away his money and getting into hijinks is great and all, but I want to start making real money. And I think money is fine and all, but my favorite currency is chaos. Seems like the ladies are at a very exciting crossroads. Maybe a random bystander can give them a nudge in the right direction. Tell him to marry a llama. You can easily grow this arrangement into a business. Just escalate and delegate. Marry a llama. Oh my god, yes. That is everything to me. I actually had a dream just like that one time. Except it wasn't a llama, it was an alpaca. And it wasn't a wedding, it was a bar mitzvah. But other than that, it was exactly the same. Yeah, I don't think this is my scene. I'm going to go check on my illegal law firm. Catch you later, catch you weirdos later. I'm texting the financial slave right now, telling him to marry a llama. Ooh, he's already typing, let's see. More deadface, you'll never believe this. It turns out the financial slave has actually been talking to a llama for a few months now through a llama monster dating site. He says he's a commitment phobe and never really defined the terms of the relationship with the llama. And he keeps introducing the llama as a friend, but he knows now it's because he was just scared of being hurt. He's taking this as a sure sign that it's time to be brave and commit to the llama. And now they're heading to the city hall for the ceremony right now. Of course, he says he'll have to take his leave of our group chat since his heart and wallet now belong to another, specifically a llama. Aw. Isn't that the sweetest love story you've ever heard? I'm so glad we got to make it happen together. That is the sweetest love story I've ever heard, or something, but hey, maybe you and Polly will end up having a love story of your own. Well, probably not, because I screwed up my research. Alright, it's night before Monster Prom.
Sure.
Our stats suck. I did not do super great. We're going to be putting on a show at the prom, so let's go to the auditorium. Word Dragon. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you a figurative blowjob. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school's play standards. You gain 2 creativity. Oh my god, did you hear? They finally invented a tattoo gun that works on ghosts. I'm totally gonna go get one as soon as school lets out. Oh shit, we should definitely get matching tattoos. You wanna? Of course you do. What are you, reasonable or responsible? The important question is, what kind of tattoo do you want to get? The entire text of the Necronomicon. You be the first half and I'll be the second half. Knuckle tats. You get part EPAR, and I'll get Typa Riddy. Put our knuckles together, and you know what that spells. Let's do that. Sex. You look blankly at Polly. What? That's what it spells, right? I mean, I could be wrong. Whatever. Whenever I see a group of letters, I always assume it spells either sex or LSD. And a knuckle tattoo is obviously longer than 3 letters. So sex it is. You start to explain that sex is the same length as LSD, but Polly presses a finger to your lips. Shh, my little dumplet. If you play your cards right, I'll show you just how long sex can really be. Oh! She does show you. It turns out it can be as long as you want. If you keep adding X to the end, you gain +2 fun and +1 creativity. Oh my god. The Monster Prom draws near. Who will you choose? Obviously someone we haven't talked to at all. Ourselves. None of them. Of course we're going with Polly. Along came Polly. I'll ask Polly to the prom? Yeah, dude.
Sure.
Why would I not? You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the Monster Prom with you. Prom? Yes. It'll be a night to remember, boo. Well, it would be a night to remember if I wasn't going to get so drunk and high I most likely won't remember shit the day after. But that's why God invented selfies. Snap. Fancy. That's a nice suit, dude. Prom was wild, but still not wild enough for the likes of you. So close to dawn, you decided to keep partying by improvising a dope after party at an abandoned manor house. You partied with a group of classmates for days. Over time, people came and left. Some even died from too much partying. At one point, one of the deities of partying hard appeared, summoned by the deaths of your peers, which turned out to be a sacrifice to him. He declared you his herald and bestowed upon you supernatural rad party powers, like endless confetti, whatever that means. Okay. Then he joined you, and you all kept partying for another entire week, because that's how you roll. We did it. We did it. I'm most likely to survive for a year drinking only his own pee. Okay? Best at keeping it light. Whatever. We didn't do like anything with Polly there. We were supposed to do a reverse Wilkinson or something like that. Well, there's nothing I can do about that, I guess. Oh well. Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Polly graduated from doing lots of Ayakusa. Now she appears to hallucinating people and acts as their spirit animal. Scott became an athlete. Not so long ago, he won a prestigious national award for being the best at doing sports. Miranda used her vast knowledge of serfs to get a job handpicking the best serfs for other people. Unsurprisingly, she ended up leaving her serfs to do the work. For those 3 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid. We are ready to start. Okay, we've already watched the credits, and I think that gets you a copyright thing. You have unlocked new images. Let's go ahead and look at those really quick, and then we'll go from there. So we got the prom night with Polly. Oh, that's weird. Huh. The Damien one. Those are like the, oh, we only have those because those are the endings. Wow, there's a lot of endings. Alright, let's look at some of these Polaroids. Dude, there's a freaking vampire hunter. Is that a knight? Who's the knight? Oh, snap! We're doing auditorium stuff next time. Heck yeah. Nice. What if we... I might choose myself to go to prom next time. Okay, stop. There's more arts. Oh, these are all like just little weird things. It's funny to have pictures for characters we haven't even like looked at yet. Fan art. Cool. Cool. Monster Sonus. Nice. Dude, the dragon is cool. Haven't really like looked at all these yet. Let's look through them. I mean, like I didn't really want to see our last. These must be like new characters or something that come in. Because there's a bunch of characters that I haven't even seen yet. So, I like the robot guy. I want to play as him. Alright. But with that, that is going to be it for Monster Prom for today, guys. Next time, we'll play the final character. And then after that, we're going to be done with Monster Prom. Like I said, it was basically an experiment. I wanted to play the game and see what it was about and whatnot. It's fun. It's really goofy. I like the kind of random goofy nature. It makes it, every time it's just kind of like what's going to be said next. So, yeah. But that's it. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for joining Mort Deadface. And I hope you will join me next time. I am MrBagelz. Goodbye.